Hi guys, welcome to my Coach Tooth video. This is just Robin and I'm doing a little craft video here today. This is the, I call it my giant taco-sized spooky journal that I made, and somebody had asked to see it, so I'm going to show it. I just finished it. It's kind of chunky. As you can see, it's just kind of, I overloaded it. I got it tied pretty tight here. I have to be careful because we have these pieces here. See how the string goes around. I had to put more support on pieces like that for me to be able to do the wraparound. It's got a little key here on the end of this ribbon. And you just feed it through. And then you just unwind. And there it's released to look at. So this is it. This was made out of a brown paper bag, this cover, and all the pages in here were made from junk mail and old pieces of paper, like I might have a takeout menu sitting around the house. So it was really made from junk mail. There are some pieces that aren't you know, that were pre-made, like this little thing here that I cut out. But this is like a piece of cloth and some more just paper that I had to cover up and everything. So, and this ribbon, I love this ribbon right here. So this is it. I went to Goodwill the other day and got a whole bag of this kind of ribbon here. It's not ribbon, it's I don't know what it's called, but it was purple and they had all different kind of colors. This was ribbon I had just laying around, so it doesn't even match. I put this piece in here and hung the key from a piece of jewelry. And these ribbons I tied together. They don't even really match. This is more of a brown, this is a black, but it goes along with my junk journal theme. This was a button that I just covered with paper I had gotten from my sandwich in Universal Orlando. So that's just like deli paper. And it says, "We're open." So I thought that was kind of cute. Come in, we're open. So we're going to open this. And it might take me a little bit to show it. This was a page I got out of a little diary thing here. And I stamped that hat. No, that hat was already on there. I'm sorry, I didn't stamp it. And then this are just scraps of paper I had from playing around. And so you can tear them off. You know, put little notes and tear them off or whatever you want to do with them. But when you're finished tearing off, you see, even this is a page here with the little owl on it. Oh, and that's curled up. I'll have to do something about that. That shouldn't be curled up. At the end, you'll still have this pretty little picture. And this is from a digi kit from the Paper Outpost. She has fabulous videos. I love watching her. And this here was napkin, old napkin I had. And just a little bit of this and that pieces, stamped, little sequin. Here's the next page, and some of this you've already seen, like I think this page I've shown before where this is a pull. I did add the thoughts on there, and this was a pull down, and you have more spiders. And you can write your thoughts on the back of that and hide them. Or they're your thoughts. So that's how that goes. I have this little Slytherin stamp here. This was also a napkin, and I attached, because my little crow that came to see me in the backyard would bring me shiny objects. So there's a shiny object. He's bringing a shiny object. And the rest of this is paper napkin. And this is washi tape here. And this is a decorated clip with a piece of jewelry. So I used my jewelry pieces throughout this. This is clipped on, this here clips on this little card here. This is a picture of Angel Oak here in Charleston. It's huge. It's a very, very, very old tree. I forgot how old. And then there's a little writing here on the back. It just talks about the days and your potential and to seize that day. And anyway, kind of inspirational. Alright, and then up here was a little moon. And that's also, it supported this little blingy thing. And then a little owl stamp. And this is from a peg stamp. And I got that from Nora Jane on Etsy. She's got some cute peg stamps if you're interested. Here's an ant. And spiders and boo and eat, trick or treat. And more washi tape. These are all three are washi tape here. This is just where I cut out circles from a sheet of, so you can see this paper bag here. Oh, I've gone to the wrong page. These are also circles I cut out, but they're glued on the other side, and we'll see that. A nice picture of a bird, and just some scrap paper that I put down. It looks like slate. And then you turn that, and this was a little color page I made. You can color the skeletons, and these were made out of, I guess cardstock, or those tablets that you get with paper, pretty decorated paper. And this is another one. And this also has some Tim Holtz stamping behind it. You know, I was trying to cover up all that. This is, I'm sorry if y'all can't see this. I really apologize. This is a little band here that you can just insert journal cards. And there's 2 cards here you can write on. And here's the back. This was a stencil over some old book pages. I mean, some, you know, book pages I had that weren't in a book any longer. And this is from a magazine, old magazine. And what was behind there? I didn't see. Oh, just a piece. Oh, this paper here, if I'm not mistaken, is from National Geographic's, where I have put citronella on it, and the ink kind of runs together, makes pretty backgrounds. This was Name Your Poison. Little journal, not a journal card, just a little card for interest. And it just slips in this little pocket here. And the next I was having a New Orleans fill here. I've got the little owl stamp again. You know I love owls. And this is a little envelope. Isn't that cute? I can't remember where I learned how to make that. But you got this piece here. And you could write on the back of that. And she's kind of weird. Remember I said this was kind of a spooky mystery journal. And these are some other of those little stamps. You can see the bee and the leaves, fern. Those are ginkgo leaves. Some more leaves. Those are all from the Nora Jane. She doesn't, it's not sponsored. I don't know her. I just like her peg things, her peg stamps. This is Tim Holtz, I believe. That's a stamp. Just a piece of paper and a piece of old hymnal music. And then this has got, yeah, you know me, I like Harry Potter. I like that at another piece of jewelry decoration here on this paper clip. just pull off. Yeah, it helps you pull it off. And this actually is like a collage here. And this again is that National Geographic's paper that it's real interesting the way it does. That was a picture at once, but I put that citronella on it and it just blends the ink into these pretty pieces. And here's some other pieces with some stamping. Every possibility begins with the courage to imagine. I like that. And there we go. That's a stamp. This is an old book page made into an envelope. And it's got For You with a little star and then again the owl. And it's a nice writing piece. So that's what the journals are supposed to, and this is the way I put it in there, For You on that. So when you flip nope, sorry about that. Harry Potter on this side. When you flip it, you see For You, and that's the little owl from the Harry Potter movie bringing the envelope, telling he's been accepted at Hogwarts. Isn't that cool? So there. And you can color that if you wanted to. This is a little, sort of like a side pocket, you know, a little old coupon. This ticket coupon is one I won with, I won some diamond earrings with this coupon, y'all, on the ship. And I just cut that out of a magazine, a dining magazine of some sort. Like I said, I use junk. Papers, more magazine papers. These are cutouts of my little punch outs here from old papers. I think I'm going to be in trouble here. Because I wasn't a good girl. I didn't wait for it to dry. And I did cover some of these, so, with matte medium just to protect it. Only to mess it up. I should have done this before I got online. I'll just have to repair whatever I mess up. Oh yeah, I'm messing it up. Okay. Yeah, some of it came off. Okay. So we had that, and you can write in this area too, in this if you wanted to. This was a tree I had. Somebody had sent me Happy Mail one time. Many, many years ago when I used to participate in Happy Mail swaps. This was some more Happy Mail I had gotten from someone. And I'm finally using it. And these little punch outs, again, this is that brown paper bag. This side is a band. And you can, it's got this envelope again, and you can put things on this side and things up here. Number 1 fun. And some coffee or tea. So something to discover. And then another pocket in here if you want to use it. I love that though. It's a piece of ribbon. Fall ribbon. So I'm pretty new at this junk journaling stuff, but I'm having a ball with it, but it does take a lot of time. This was out of a magazine. This again was at National Geographic's. This was a sticky I got from Dollar Tree. It had a steampunk look to it. I thought, boy, if you could just unzip the page there and see what was inside. This side I just put washi tape here. You still have a lot of the book page to look at. Probably could have done a little better on that page. This is a coffee filter with stamping. And it was connected to this page. It has, I got this from the store. It is part of Harry Potter Hufflepuff. And a little place to write with some more washi tape. And since that's see-through, I didn't do anything with that. I love this caterpillar. It's an old world swallowtail caterpillar, and I just couldn't cover him up. So, and I put Enjoy Life there. That's some kind of cotton thing. I've gotten these stacks of these long square, I don't know what it is. It feels cottony, but I stamped on it and I put it down there. Uh-oh, I'm in trouble again. I will learn my lesson. Okay. Let's see. Come here. Okay. All right. This is another one I had gotten in the mail, but I love it. Sword Swap. This really went with the mystery, spooky journal, ghouls and crazy, and then I left this blank. This is all washi tape. I love this washi tape. Gave it a little bit of bling, you know me and bling. Some more writing space, some sequins, some more ants. I had a thing with ants. This is, again, you can see paper bag and a washi tape and a bat. Washi tape again here, washi tape. Stenciling, stickles, inking the edges, doing words, and a book page. Again, a book page. I put a little trim around it. I glued these little white bands and striped bands around the ruffle to help it stay down. This was a piece of paper I'd punched out holes to make these, so I turned this into like a frame and I put the little stamps. I had the mushroom and little bird feet and one of those, not daffodils, what was I thinking? Oh, the wish plant. Lord have mercy, I can't think. And a little owl. Another writing space and paper and pretty mushrooms. I love mushrooms. And this was another band, and these are bats. I thought at first they were crows, but they're bats. And then this little envelope I made from junk mail envelope. And this was a sticker, but these were cutouts. A little collage there with the bead. Little piece of ribbon there. You'll recognize that from the, the thing that wraps. And inside, look at these cards I found. Are they crazy? I didn't put any paper on the back. I should have. Then you could make it a writing journal. But isn't that odd? But he fit perfect in here. I might go back and glue some paper on that and make it a writing card since it's in an envelope. Yeah, see, that's the trouble with these things. You think you're finished, but you're not. This was junk mail here. You can kind of see writing here. It's white page. It had so much wording on it. You can see the wording in there too. Whoops, I like to put it in this way so you can see him. And then this folds over that, keeps it from falling out. On this side, I completely covered it with paper because it had so much wording on it. And then I stamped, this was a magazine, Caca. That's the crow. This was washi tape. This was a little sticker. This was just extra paper. I just collaged them there. And this piece of candy wrapper and some more. Here's another ticket. And I made this little stamp. I thought he was perfect for this journal. This was a page out of a journal, and I kind of inked it up. Places I want to visit, and a little And these are inked, and this is inked in here. That's one place I'd like to visit right there. Hopes. Little list, maybe. And these right here, I picked them off the ground after the Mardi Gras parade at Universal to use in my journal. And Daryl helped me because he's into collecting stuff for me too for the journals. He's just an amazing man. He watches every video and I watch all his war videos and car videos and whatever videos he likes, but he watches a lot of mine too, and he really listens because he'll come up to me and he'll say, I have a piece of ephemera for you. And I think that is so sweet. But this is ribbon again. This ribbon, made a little bow. This is Frida, Sugar Skull Frida. See, with her flowers. And then I did all that. This is a Godiva chocolate thing. But again, there's that confetti they had shooting out of the parade at Universal. And I colored all of this in black because there's wording in there, you can see it. Staying with us. Your form. I don't know, there's all kind of stuff there, but I colored it black, I think with a marker. This is a cutout around one of those round cutouts. This is the new ribbon I got from Temu that I showed y'all. And this one is more washi tape around here, trying to give this ruffle a support. More of that ribbon. I love that ribbon that I got from Temu. This is a DigiKit from the Paper Outpost. Again, there's more of that castle and more of a napkin here. Here I drew this. I made this flower out of paper and colored all the stuff, and then drew on some leaves and some little offshoots from the flower. This you're gonna laugh. I was playing with my new sewing machine, not my new sewing machine, one of the sewing machines I got from the thrift store, and I could not make that thing sew right, but I kept this anyway, out of my frustration, and inked it up, put some flowers on it, and just kept it because it fit. It's a mystery. So that's that page. And it was also just a piece of paper with writing on it. I try to get the white side, but you can still also see the other side, so you have to cover it. So it takes a lot of, when you don't use pure white paper, it takes a lot to cover up sometimes the backgrounds. Some more washi tape. All this is washi tape. This is another one of those funky cards that had the skeleton. Well, this is a frog, obviously. Look at this. Now this came from a DigiKit again. And this little piece here came from Dollar Tree. It's a sticker. And then here's the back. These, I believe, I'm not sure who they are, but some stamping on just some paper. All the skeletal stuff here, all of that is just layered washi tape. The next one was an envelope. You can see here, see the envelope with the window. I put a little pocket here on the front. This is made from I used the paper from my National Geographics that I have put the citronelle on. It's a game changer. I just found that, thought that was cute, put that in there. This was on that paper, that deli paper that I got from Universal at Finnegan's when I was eating a sandwich there or something. Who knows what I was eating. Here's a card. This picture here is from the DigiKit. I don't have any pictures like that. I had to get a DigiKit for those. And just a place where you can write. This was our food and beverage card at Mardi Gras at Universal. That's all used up, but you can use them up till the end. You don't have to use them just during Mardi Gras. They're good to the end of the year. This is another piece of paper you can write on with some texture, like that. And here we got another little friendly guy with no paper on the back. I spy snap. So that's kind of weird. Here's your envelope, and what I did is I put a picture behind there so it would be framed in that. I thought that was pretty, and stamped some fern behind it. So we'll put these back in. I did really enjoy doing this journal. I took probably several months to get it done. But that's because half of it I didn't know what I was doing. Okay, here, this came from a magazine. We have sometimes local magazines with all the eating places and things, or the newspaper has an insert with it or whatever, and that's where I got that from. Carefree by Nature came out of a magazine. Again, this is the envelope still, and I just inked it up. And then I attached this. I had made this previously, and it's kind of colorful, pretty for this journal, but I didn't care. It's got a pocket here and a little note thing you can write on, and here's some of my artwork. This is a piece of paper glued and inked, and I drew that and then made that and attached it to it. What I was really trying to draw were some olives and olive leaves, and that was totally wrong, but I liked it anyway, so I put it in here. And this is a pocket on this side. This came out of a magazine. It's a writing space there. This was a stamp I had, and more writing space. I love the little hat. And this, the way I glued it here and here, I glued it, let's see, here all the way down. So I came up here. So it's, trying to explain it. I glued it here and then across, which leaves like an L shape, and then you can just put these in there like that. And I'm going to have to glue that down because it's trying to come up. This was a leaf. It was so pretty in red, and I'm trying to preserve that red. I found it in, oh, we were somewhere. I think we were at Universal. But anyway, I tend to pick up things I see. This is a piece again of bag paper, and I put some crackle stuff on it and threw some, see the crackling in there, and put on the top of the crackling, because it was so white, some inking. Here's another little place to write with a ginkgo leaf. And this was just where I was trying to get my dauber thing to work. It's a different kind. I'll have to show it. This was from also again that deli paper. Got this from a magazine. Of course, it was about food. This was from my coffee cup at Starbucks. That little thing that you put around the coffee pot, coffee cup, so you don't burn your hand. Some more writing. A little punch out I did. This was book page, and then just this letter E I cut out of a magazine, and then I put E-E-E-K, eek. And if I put a G over here, it could be geek. Oh gosh, this time I just glued it down. It's not a pocket. Put this little sticker here with the key to go with the card here, and this is glued down. It's not a pocket or anything. It's again one of those cards with a little bit of lace and an admit one ticket there. Gotta have a key. This, I just enjoyed doing. I needed some serenity in all the mumbo jumbo I was making in here, and this came out of that. These are DigiKit. These are peg stamps I told you about. This is just a piece of paper from a pad, and then this picture was from a picture frame. You know how they put pictures in a picture frame when you buy it and you pull it out? Well, that's where that came from. And I'm on the video, honey. And this is lace. Another magazine cut out. More of the Starbucks coffee thing. Put a little pearl in her ear. Thinking about the girl with the pearl, you know. And she just looks so happy and serene with this. So that's why I put those two together. Then here you have a writing space. This again came from a DigiKit. And there's a little peg stamp. This is the ant thing again. I haven't accepted. Look at that. That's really spooky. And yeah. This is from a envelope you get in the mail. You know, those yellow ones. This came off Voodoo Donuts, and this was paper again from National Geographics that I had put that stuff on. Doesn't really work on the words, but some of it came down, some of the ink came down. And a coffee filter, and they are separate, but they kind of go together. You have to kind of watch that while you're doing. You can complement what you're doing on the previous page if you watch it. This is, again, a piece of that, it's called, I had to put the name of it, While Flunking, and it talks about what it is here. And that was from the deli paper. And again, you see how pretty this is here with the National Geographics when you do that citronella. This is a pocket, and this comes out of the pocket. It's a big oak pecan. And this was, again, a napkin I have. And there's little Harry Potter and Ravenclaw on the pumpkin, carving pumpkins. This is scrapbook paper. Pick your poison again, and here's your different candies at Halloween that we had. Too much candy. That's what I was thinking when I made that. Here's another ant with the boo and trick or treat. I told you I had an obsession with the ant page. And here's another collage and dreams with a black background. Here we go, bat crazy. Boo, what's driving you bat crazy? I don't know. You can write it down right here. And I made up all these little lines and stuff with the boo at top. This was just a book page that I fixed. Did some stamping. That was from a napkin. That was a stamp piece of paper. Stickles again with these two are washi tapes with stickles. And put wishes down here. Yep, got that crazy skeleton stuff again with thoughts and washi tape. And a place to write. And this was a fold out. Isn't that cool? I had that card. I thought it was perfect for this. And this is some of the washi tape from the Temu that I ordered. This too. With the foil in it, it's really pretty. And see how the washi tape came through on this? It's actually on the other page, I think. No, it's part of it. Yeah, you can write on the back of that. Might need to put a stamp or something there. I'm going to leave something for somebody else to put on there, or when I find something else. Here's a little upside down world. I don't remember where I found that. This netting I cut from they had a little baby dress that had lace and the crinoline underneath, with this netting. And it was torn, and I bought it, and the lady at Goodwill kept saying, but it's torn. I said, I know, I'm going to tear it some more. Little hiding place. This is made from an envelope. See details inside. Sometimes I leave part of the envelope there. A little spider card, journal card, and then this is a picture of a lady I got from a DigiKit. You can write on the back of her if you want, or you could glue her over here. That would be nice. Ink her up and glue her. This was just paper. It's from a kid's drawing pad. It's real soft, and I just splattered it and stamped it and glued it on. This is another collage I was doing with my scraps that were left over, and I put the words on top of it. This was fun. I got this background idea from a composition book and put the moon on there. And then I made, these were DigiKit pieces that I made pockets and bands out of. So you could take this out, the little broom, and there's the back of that. You can write on that if you want. And this is Orbit right here, a can of gum wrapper from eating gum at my grandson's signing the other day. So yeah, I slip things in my pocket and come home and glue them in. Here's another magazine piece, just a piece of notebook paper. Another magazine piece. Washi tape. Nature Needs More Heroes. So you can tell. That's the back of that. And it says, You go the distance. The end. I thought that was cute. Oh, and this is some more of that washi tape from Temu. I like it a lot too. And this was just a card. And then here's the back. It was, see, it's paper bag. And I've covered it with napkin or something light, crinkled up napkin, and then used gel mat to get it down, and then stamped on it with the little owls, and then added the ribbon. And that's that part of it. This is sewn down the middle, so. And that's the book. That's it. It's kind of chunky. It sits up like that. It doesn't lay flat. But I call it, it looks like a taco to me, a giant stuffed taco to me. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed it. And it's off to doing some ATC cards now. We're doing a trading of cards on Cindy Loves Jewelry and Paper Crafts channel. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it. And we'll see you guys in the next video. It's going to be a jewelry video, I promise. So, thank you for watching. And have a blessed day. Bye now. Say bye, honey.
Bye, honey.